Hey, what happened there? Hi guys, how's it going? Here we go. Another day. Another shave. So it says on the new logo, have you checked it out? Thank you very much to Nick from work who did that for me. Okay, as you've seen by the thumbnail, we've got a good one lined up for you today. Let's have a run through. This is the midweek flyer, this one, guys. There you go. So we've got the fines, 22mm blue brush. Oh, Mr. Bond. It's like Blofeld stroking his cat in it. I call that the Blofeld manoeuvre. Mr. Bond. There you go. Although I am, in fact, more like Mr. Bond. Right, come on. Let's crack on. The razor we're going to be using today. Yaki Blue Razor DLC. What does DLC stand for, John? Diamond-like coating. It's the blue diamond-like coating over the stainless steel razor. There you go. And you've seen by the thumbnail, I'm going to be putting in that is a repairer. Somebody gave me this and I can't remember who. I do apologise. But if you recognise your writing on the back, let me know. There you go. Repairer Super Stainless. I'm actually fluent in Russian. That at the bottom there says Super Stainless. Right, come on, we'll get this out and we'll have a look. And that's what it looks like. Ooh, nice looking blade, look. See that? See how I know that says Super Stainless, look? You all thought I was bluffing, didn't you? And then it says it on the blade. Told you, didn't I? Remember, listen to your Uncle John. Okay, we're going to put that in there. See, I'm watching because the candle's rolling off this mat here. And we'll stick that on there. We'll put that on there. A little bit of overhang there to be aware of. That just looked really odd, but really sitting there quite nice. We'll get on a cup next to Super Soaker. Okay, we're going to splash up limited edition. I nearly said garlic. Limited edition 4711 Lavender. Beautiful, beautiful. Not a sweet lavender, it's quite an earthy one, which with scents like that, particularly pungent aromatic scents like that, I do prefer slightly earthier scents. There you go, balm up with a bit of machine oil. Now the star of the show, come on, the soap. Here you go, courtesy of Mr. Wolf. Look at that, Perleta soap co. Now I do believe I do believe they're out of business. I don't know. I can't find them anywhere, guys. You may be able to, but look at this. Look at the colour. It's a puck. So what we'll do is we shall get this puck out. You know how Johnny likes to roll with his pucks. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm getting lavender and something else. There's something else. The lavender's like almost like an afternote, but come on. Let's see where we go with this. This is how I roll, because doing this allows you to keep the puck as dry as possible. There you go, you see. So we will give that a wipe after. Just wipe that off it. Actually, I might do it now. We'll do in the fresh clean water. Look at this. The fresh clean water, like that, not a mark on it. We'll sit it there on the glass to air dry, and then I will pop it back in there. Kind of actually defeats the object, doesn't it? But hey, you know, come on. It's a day, isn't it? Let's crack on with the shave. Wet brush. Let's little sea snake. Yeah, it's quite wet, this brush. But hey ho, look, you see it running down there. There is quite a bit of salt. The scent strength I would put on this is about a 3. But look at this, guys. I don't know how long Mr. Wolf's had it now. I've never heard of this soap company. But look at this, guys. You can't fault those results, can you? I didn't know what to expect. But that, and I'll tell you what, it feels fantastic. So a slick test. Put that there. Yeah, it's slick. It's slick. Not the slickest of soaps, but there's enough there. You can feel it. You can feel there's enough slickness there. Here you go. There's a name for this razor, and I just can't quite remember it. As I record this, it's about 20 to 4. I'm not long in from work. What a day. It's just work, isn't it? There's not a lot gone on since last we spoke. Bed and work. Please do click like and subscribe. If you don't want to like, even if you've only got one click in you, click subscribe. Oh my word. And that's it, guys. Let me know. Well, that blade actually feels a bit rough. Oh, it does. Okay. We'll leave it in because I know these are good blades. So what we'll do is we'll see if we get the feather effect. Rough as toast on the first. Really smooth and sharp on the second. Let me know what your shaves are. And let me know what you think of today's shave. Oh, good and bad. We can handle it here at John Shaves 101. I haven't got a lot to tell you. I haven't got any funny anecdotes. When I leave here, Angela puts me back in the box and then gets me home Friday afternoon. That's it. There must be something going on somewhere in the world, but I don't know what it is. How's this going to do? Yep, we got the feather effect. Very, very smooth indeed. Someone did actually say to me, you seem to put little or no pressure. I don't. I put very, very, very little pressure. It's just practice, really. Just shaving. The more you shave, you just naturally the weight of the razor, and then sometimes enough just ever to like put it on ever so slightly, just rest your hand on it is enough. Is enough. Really. I've developed that because the skin on my face, despite having a very coarse beard, the skin on my face is actually very, very soft. And I get nicks and cuts and weepers and creepers very, very easily. Somebody did actually say to me, John, 6 on the Rex Ambassador against the grain. You must have skin like shoe leather. Just the opposite, really. I just happen to be extremely skillful at yielding this razor. Oh my word, but there you go. So let me know what your shaves of the day are. You don't have to, it's not a command. But I do like reading them, it gives me inspiration. And then I do like, honestly, I like reading them. And some of your shaves are so good. I read them and I think, wow. Yeah. We've got the feather effect here. That's very, very smooth now and very, very sharp. I know that because, yeah, look at that. I've used these razors before and I know they are good quality. And like I said, I know they are very, very sharp. There you go. And keep in mind also, sometimes when you're growing a beard, it might sometimes be helpful to grow it out. The longer your beard is, the smoother the shave you get. If you leave it a day or two and then try and shave, you can scrape your face and get angry and red and cuts and nicks because the hair's just too short. Let it grow for a day or two if you can, and then do it. Then do the shave. It's much better for your skin. That's why I only shave twice a week now. There you go. Lather mittens. Look at that, guys. That soap did okay, didn't it? Thank you very much, Mr. Wool. I tend not to like using stuff that you can't get, but I've never used it before and I don't see a lot of people using it. And that there is an element of that, you know, when you've got a YouTube shaving channel. Anyone who says otherwise is telling porcupines. Right? But basically, we all want to use something nobody else has used, and we all want to be the first to use the new stuff when it comes out. It's all done in a spirit of friendliness and camaraderie, but we are all out trying to trump each other. Whoa, there you go. That's it. Look at that. Whoop. Oh, I've got some coffee here, guys. I've got some black stove, black pots or something from Chuck over there in Florida. Thank you, Chuck. Chuck Shaving Channel. Check him out. I'm going to dry this soap now, look. To be honest with you, that's pretty much bone dry anyway. We'll pop that back in the tin, and there it goes. I'll leave the lid off for it to air dry. Calm down, calm down. No, we can't do the Lancashire lane. Cheers, guys. That's good coffee, that. Look at that. We did okay, didn't we? We did okay. 4711 Lavender. It says limited edition. I'm sure you can still buy it. There you go. It's more like a woman's, I'll be honest with you. I bet it is, you know. I bet I bought a woman's perfume. I'll give it to my wife. I have actually worn my wife's perfume before today. She's got an absolutely beautiful rose-scented one in there. She said to me, it's too like earthy, like too plain, you know, like a good solid rose scent. She gave it to me, and I wear it for work and so on. But here, we did okay, didn't we? We did okay, the Wednesday flyer. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Thanks for all the likes, all the comments, all the support. Look after each other. Look after yourself first. And remember, just remember, be the change you want to see in the world. You. Be the difference. Be the bigger man. That's what men do, isn't it? Take it on the bag. Look out for yourselves. Look after yourselves. Click subscribe. There's something I needed to say, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. I'll remember it the minute I put that off. But yeah, just enjoy the weather, enjoy your life, enjoy your family, and I will see you on Saturday for another instalment of Mr. Murray's May Day Saturday Shave. Bye.